Welcome to EV World News, where we talk about electric vehicles, green energy, and the stock markets. I'm David Neese, and I'm here with ProTrader Mike. How you doing today, Mike?
Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you had a nice weekend. Looking forward to the show.
So, we talked about Vinfast, a Vietnamese electric car manufacturer that's selling in California, and they did an IPO sometime, what was it? Looks like around August 13th. At They started out at $10. Where are they at now, Mike?
They're at $100 right now.
That's absolutely insane. I, I'm
Insane.
show, I'm showing they have a market cap of $207 billion.
Pull it up
Uh,
like the CEO in the news. The guy's like worth like $1 trillion because he had millions of shares or something. It's some crazy story, man. Look at that. Vince, see it,
and
guys? Look at that.
look at this market cap, $207 billion.
What does that mean for people that don't understand what you may mean by they have a market cap? What does that
So the value, if all of the shares were to be sold today
mean?
for it's currently showing 85.61. If all of the shares were sold right now and turned into cash, it would be $207 billion worth of stock or of cash.
So that
That's
number
crazy.
changes as the price changes?
Yes, so
Wow,
every
I didn't know
every day
that.
as the price changes, it changes. Now, the stock is up 24% today, it looks
Yeah,
like.
it
This
was
is
at
interesting.
93 earlier. That was the 52-week high it set earlier today. See that
Okay,
$93.
right here. Yes. And what did we got?
That'd be nice to get that IPO. What did it go IPO at?
It started at $10
$10. So now you
and
have
and
$100.
immediately shot to 37. It dropped back down a little bit to $15, and then it just
Amazing.
keeps rising, rising, rising.
How
It's
do you
amazing.
get IPOs like that? You got
Follow
to
the
be like you got to be
you,
like with Goldman Sachs or like Merrill Lynch and have a really big account or something, and they give away like shares to those big boys. How you and otherwise, I don't know how you can get some of those at $10.
you have
I,
to follow the information. We're
imagine
aware of
getting that like
multiple.
in the early stages, like when it was like pre nothing at like 10 cents and $1 and 30 cents and stuff. Like one of these, yeah, that would be unbelievable.
These opportunities aren't offered to everybody. It's not like when they're going through an IPO, the information you can do research and you can find pre-IPO companies, but it's not easy to find. You really have to know people that are in that field, or like you're saying, be connected to a Goldman Sachs, somebody like that, who's just calling outbound to people and informing them about these companies. That's one of the reasons I like doing electric vehicle company research, because I'm seeing what's coming up, what are the opportunities out there for investment, what people can do, to help with the green energy sector.
What's Mullen today? We bought it at 4.5 cents under 5. That was our buy, right? What's Mullen? Everybody, we love Mullen down here. We love Mullen. Mullen. Check. Oh, look at how much we're up in Mullen. It's 5.5 cents again. We bought it under 5. Remember, we're like, how is this possible? Go look at our last show, everybody. Thing was 4.5 cents in the dog pound. Now it's rough, and like a fancy little pup. Look at it, 56 headed back to 6. What was the high today? 62.062.
Let me see where
Amazing,
we're at.
amazing. You know what? You know what's amazing?
What's that?
AMC. It could do what that one did. Check it out. Let's do a comparison again. AMC, everybody. You all own AMC, right? Yeah, everyone out there in the whole world. Dude, that's $1. It's worth $1.11. It did a 10-for-1 split. It was at it was like a 2. It went to 20. Now it's at 10. Look at the chart, 5 days or a month. Look at that. From 60, everybody lost their pants. Everyone
They
lost
did a
their
stock
pants.
conversion 3 days
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah. Crazy, right? And everything's done with it. So now Mullen can go to $20. If that one went from 2 to 20, Mullen can go from a nickel to $3-4, and then all the mutual funds will $5 right here. 10 for one's $5.60. I love that.
Mullen just had their first trucks come off the assembly line at their Tunica, Mississippi facility last week. So they're just finally getting into a position where they can start having some actual revenue.
Mullen's got some options. Go to options. Up across the top tab right there. Yep. And let's head out a month. September 1st. Change that tab up top to like a month from now. So if we sat with it for a month, you see the September 1st tab? Yeah, there you go.
It went
And
to
what is
September
the
29th.
yeah, the 50 cent. So if you were doing this for a pure covered call, you got 23 cents. You buy it at 50, gets called away at 50. You make nothing on the stock, but boom, 23 cent in your pocket. That's it. That's a 23% gain right there, guys. For nothing. Hey, if it closes on September 29th at 49 cents, you just made 23 cents minus 50, guys. You own it at 27 cents. Do it again on September 29th for another 27 cents. You'll own it at 7 cents. If 2 times go by, homies, how sick is that, dude?
I like the fact that they're just now finally bringing stuff to market. So up to date, everything that's been traded on has been a feature of whether they would at some point in the future start delivering vehicles. Now they're finally starting to deliver.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be you're gonna hear it, man, and you're gonna be like, dude, I listened to this show, EV World News, ProTrader Mike and Master Dave. Man, they knocked it out of the park. They were calling it, they were telling it, they were giving me the research that they knew. These guys are, OGs in the space. Totally.
You're talking about Mullen. Let me
So that's a
see.
good covered call right there. What you could do? You could sell the put right now. That strike price is 16 cents. See the put at 50 cents?
Yes.
It's 6. So right there, that gives you a 34 cent buy it right now for 34 cents. 50 minus that, 34, done. That gets put to you. Boom, done.
Mullen did a press release on the 23rd, which is 5 days ago, talking about the first production vehicle rolls off their assembly line, and he
I love
addresses some
that.
of the
It says it right there.
frustration.
Here, scroll up. It says it right there. I'm very disappointed in the performance of the stock. I don't believe the trading price even comes close to resemble the company's actual value. It's evident, regardless of meeting milestones, vehicle production within projected timelines. Stock traders continue to place downward pressure on the stock continuing to fall. Let me look in FinViz and see what the short interest is on this thing.
I previously announced that the company engaged Share Intel and other parties to investigate what I suspect to be unlawful trading practices in our stock. He doesn't specifically call it out as naked short selling, but that's what it's been.
Look at that. Ooh, dude, something's got. Look at this chart. Let me switch to my screen for a sec
there you
right
go.
here, bro. Check this out. You think somebody knows something with those 2 big green monster bars down in the corner just now?
Let's see here.
Wow. Those things are sticking out like a sore thumb. Look how big that is.
What time span are we looking at on yours?
That's right here. That's like the other day.
No, but I mean, are we on the
daily?
On the daily? Okay.
The daily. Mullen. So you have short interest of 10% of the entire float is short. 16.3 million shares of 168 million, 10% are short. Target price, I'll fill it in. split this baby to $5, let it come down to $4, and then rocketed it up to 10 where it should be valued right now, $10 stock. It's no better than Neo or Riven or Ride, Lucid, or even, big brother to Tesla, man. Tesla's got a big brother. He's got a big brother. So yeah, I like that, bro. Let me get rid of my screen. That's good. So Mulin's amazing. What about EVTV and EX, the two E's? EVTV and EXHI. Those other electric vehicle stocks that are small, undiscovered, that people have no idea about until, hey, you heard it from us.
EVTV, Envirotech, $2.11 today.
There you go.
Let's
Just
see where
chilling.
it's been.
Envirotech announces receipt of expected notice of NASDAQ delayed filing for the 10Q. Ooh.
Well, that'll
Envirotech
lower the price a little bit.
announces strategic hiring. It's still the same notice.
Yeah, nothing real special there going
What about
on. Let's see.
EXHI?
All right.
It's the other one I love. They make
XE's had no real movement for the
it's undiscovered.
last month. Yeah, people aren't aware of what's going on there.
It's an undiscovered little gem, guys. So yeah, those are the stocks we like and what we're looking at.
Let's get back to Vinfast for just a minute. So Vinfast VF9, it has range? Does it have the quality? This is from Slash Gear. Of course, the picture there is a Lamborghini. Let's see. Rid of that. Let's see. The Vinfast, 402 horsepower. That's pretty quick.
So when you buy a car, I noticed Polestar on TV. They have a special for the lease, $399, and I mentioned it came into my head. You said you should be leasing these cars because there's like incentives and stuff. So they have a good lease at $399. Who puts the electric thing in your garage for you to charge it? Does the dealership when you buy it, or you have to call a third-party service to come and do that? Because that may be a good business right there.
Well, it is, and it really depends on where you live. Where I'm at in Nebraska, the local power company will come and put them in for you. And they actually provide their own level 2 chargers that you can have installed. But you can also, if you buy a Tesla, you can have Tesla send somebody out.
But they have generic kind of like what they do in every house. If you got a really nice house and you got a sick ass garage and you want an amazing looking tech state of the art charging station, you're going to need to call somebody, right?
Yes.
There you go.
Yep. And a lot of the places, so for instance, if you go through my local power company, you get a $500 rebate as well as part of the deal. And that's actually on a lot of states. And it really depends. It's very state to state and locale as to what kind of rebates you may get on the vehicle charging. Vehicle charging rebates are actually more common than the ones on the cars themselves. Let's see. The low range of the Eco trim is in line with some of the best EVs on the market.
It costs $91,000.
Now they're saying, though, the Vinfast VF8 failed to impress.
That's
the thing is, I think it looks nice.
It's kind of like it kind of reminds me of like, Jaguar. Don't they have like a VF or something like that?
They do.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know. We'll see. I find it fascinating that they currently only sell in the United States in California. At some point it'll be in other places.
Is Polestar a stock?
Let's look at Polestar.
Because I see they have they're trying to hit the lower. You can't own a Tesla, but hey, you can own a Polestar. And it's like, all like tech and very white, and clean lines. And yeah, I wonder if that's a stock.
We've got Polestar Automotive out of the UK, PSNY on the NASDAQ.
Oh, PSNY? PSNY. Yeah, it's $3.76. It's like that holding above that line. Yeah.
I think this would be another one here if we go over to options.
Options. Yeah.
Let's look
Go
at
out.
see where we're at for a month.
Excuse me. Do the triple threat. First, go to the put. So let's see. Instead of buying it at $3.75,
hmm
let's. Um,
We have a $3 put.
we have a $4 put for
I do the $4 put.
63. So that gives you
hmm
a 63 minus $4. So let's put
So
65 cents. So $3.35.
hmm
Lock that in right there and sell one put. It gives you the option to buy 100 shares at $4 on September 29th. If it is $4, okay, and below, it's going to get put to you. You own it at 4
effectively at
minus
335, about
335.
335.
And that's better than 375 today. Okay. If it's above 4, it's 375. You don't have to do anything. You keep the 65 cents. Cha-ching. You know?
Yeah, I love wheel strategy. I
Then you
think
can
it's
go
great
out
for these
and buy
stocks.
the stock right here at 375, 100 shares, sell the $4 covered call for 25 cents. Hey, and if it's above 4, you win on the covered call, 25 cents. You win on the covered call premium, 25 cents, and you win 65 cents on the put. You win on all three. Cha-ching. Mojo's triple threat strategy.
I
That's
love it.
what Warren
I love
Buffett
it.
does. That's how Warren Buffett made all of his money on Kraft, Heinz, and Coca-Cola, one of the other big companies that the GE or something like that. He sold puts against so much that if it got put to him, he wanted it. He owned 49% of the stock. Then he would go into the open market and buy all the shares to be the majority shareholder, take over the board of directors, kick everyone out, redo the company, and send it to the moon on the Berkshire Hathaway. Go read. How does Warren Buffett make his fortune selling puts? Just Google it. That's how he did it all. He didn't buy the shares or do anything like that. Most people have no idea about that. That is how
It's
Warren
interesting.
Buffett made all his money. Here, Google it.
We were looking.
Warren Buffett selling puts on Heinz, on Kraft or whatever. Don't even put in a stock symbol. It'll tell you how he does it, how he did it, and how he made it all.
I'm looking here at the Tesla market cap, 753 billion. You look at that. This new Vinfast is already at above 1/4 of the Tesla market cap.
In a week.
It's crazy. It is crazy that they're worth that much. There's a lot of interest in this Vietnamese auto manufacturer.
Yeah, man.
I think that's quite fascinating. Anyways, we've kind of been a little long-winded
Yeah,
today,
it's a good
Mike.
one, though.
Yeah, no, good show. Everybody, if you've enjoyed what we got, support the show by liking and subscribing, comment. It all helps us out here. Let's see. So we had somebody in the chat saying we need to, so people go try and pump and dump VinFast. I don't know. I don't know if that's the situation or not.
I think someone's in the process of doing something beyond our expectations for sure. The pump's happening. We don't know when. The dump always comes. We don't know when though.
Well, the stocks are going to go up and down. It's just really interesting because I'm sure that VinFast is being evaluated as a tech company, just like Tesla is evaluated and priced as a tech company and not as a car company. And so you got just a different perception, and it really
Yeah.
looks like
But you know what I
people,
always see, Dave? You ever see the gum called Big Red?
yeah.
Remember Big, it was cinnamon. It was like, ooh.
hmm
Okay. Big Red always comes on them charts. I always see Big Red. We haven't seen Big Red yet. So when is Big Red going to show its face? And then how big is that going to be? That's the question.
Yeah, well, it's already had a pretty big dip. Went to 37, then back to 15, and then to 100. So
Yes, sir.
we'll see
All
what we
right.
get.